First of all, I would like to take this opportunity for journalists for your support and participate in the cultural and tourist activities. Yes, indeed, as you said, that the heat wave of the cultural and tourist activities actually have been continued. You could see above the designated size that the companies and industries in this regard realize that 14 trillion RMB revenue and a 6% increase year by year. And we have 310,000 registered companies in this regard, 7% increase in this regard as well. You could see this show a very strong growth momentum. The scale of the tourist industry last year, we have seen that the 1.6 billion people traveled, spending 570 billion RMB. And in terms of inbound tourism, we have received 132 million people coming to China for tourism. They spent around around 90 billion the US dollars, almost to 100 billion. Of course, the number only reflects one side of the picture. Talk about our own observation experience, especially during the holidays. The ODA destination, tourism destination, said that all the people in the country came to our site. You could see the museum, the big concerts. It's really hard to get a ticket. And we talk about night schools. And also people said it's really hard to make a reservation. So you could see that the income, revenue actually is increased. And more people actually practice or involved in the activities. And also for the profit margin actually is around 9%. That's quite the awesome result for the A-level scenic spots and for the resort, and also the revenue for the tourist agencies actually all have seen that big increase. The increase rate above at least 10%. Yes, indeed, as you said, for the companies in different regions, they feel the different level of heat. And also some companies in this regard also face some difficulties in operation. We also look into details in this regard. You could talk about China enjoys a vast market with a large number of entities. For each year, of course, there could be some enterprises. They did not survive and also withdrew from the market. For the culture and tourism industry, we could talk about the reason behind all this phenomenon. I believe could be that the consumption upgrading cause a diversity in this market. So that's also the different performance of different companies. We could see that people actually have a higher requirement needs of the cultural and tourist products. People previously they spend a lot on food, but right now they spend a lot on service. People before they pay a lot of attention on value, but right now people pay more attention about that the aesthetic and emotional value. So people right now actually believe that I spent money. Of course, first I have that kind of a need. And then that's also for my passion. I love it. I would like to spend money on it. This is how that the people consumption behavior change. So this is the background that people upgrade their consumption on culture and tourism. So for the companies, they get in line with this trend, they could make that benefit from it. So you could see that the museum actually, they had a very good product. Actually, a lot of people really love that because that's the magnet badge. So that's the for the freight. So people actually could see they got up in the very early morning, they line up in front of the National Museum, and also more than 800,000 of that magnet sold last year. So it tells the truth that as long as you have that right product, then you could make profit from that. In Yunnan province, right now you could see that they also have a program that inviting people stay a longer period in Yunnan. They now just want people to spend one more night. They would like the tourists to spend a season there, or at least a quarter time period there. So last year we could see 3.89 million people spent at least 80 days there. So we talk about that 4 million people with 80 days stay there, they could spend that 40 to 50 billion RMB there. So that could be also a big booster to drive the local consumption market. And also we could see that there is also some new products empowered by technologies. So we talk about immersive experience, we talk about performance with this immersive technology. They invest a little, but they gain a buck from that. And also for each year, this kind of performance is more than 1,000 times. And this year we have to mention that Ne Zha 2, of course, right now, that's almost to that 15 billion ticket box. So we talk about as long as you have the good products that you could always have that meet people's need. So you need to be aligned yourself, your product, your service with people's upgraded consumption. So you need to think about that what kind of product you attract the consumers, why they pay for you. So you talk about that heat differences that also could be translated as a differences in pressure. So that force the companies in this market, in these industries, to also increase or improve their products and services in order to realize high-quality development. I believe as long as we make more efforts in this regard, I believe everyone could get a piece of cake from that.